Every story has a writer, so no matter how the wind blows, you'll be okay. Yeah.
At the point I was like, oh God, I always say this thing do me for another part of my body, like invisible part, not invisible, like inside my clothes part. You get what I'm saying? And not this my face. One time use, so that whenever you want to use the cubes, you just bring out one cube, use it, and that's instead of maybe using it and pouring it back, and it will affect the shelf life and longevity of. Now that we have this consistency ready, I'm just going to, and my hair is already parted into 4 places. I had to use this eye roller to help me, massage the retinol eye cream into my eyes. Remember, I had a very long night yesterday, so I woke up with puffy eyes and I needed to resolve it. And when you like, subscribe, comment, and share my content, YouTube thinks that you found value in that thing you watch and is able to share it to the larger audience. So share this content and let other people be a part. Have you subscribed? Have you liked? Have you shared? And I've not seen your comment, oh, please do that ASAP. Thank you.
Every story has a writer, so no matter how the wind.
Good morning, everyone. It's been a long while since I made, I think, a stay at home, spend a day with me vlog. I initially planned to make this video just a short. I wanted to do my face care ever since working on my acne that broke out terribly. There's a video coming for that. Then also I'm going to wash my hair. So what else do I want to do? I want to study because I'm preparing for an exam. I'm just going to take us around what I'll be doing. So I developed a new routine for my face. I've been working lately with more of aloe vera gel and then facial cleansers. I've not really been, and then a lot of sunscreen. I've not been doing my usual routine because my face was no longer responding. Rather, it started getting worse. I stopped using my toner for a very long time. The only thing I do is I just began to apply this gel. Then I used my Aztec clay, I think once in a week, to help me suck out the oils in my face, the clogged my pores rather. And then I used some mask and a few other things, which so far so good. God is helping us, and it may not be the fastest or the quickest of it all, but I think I'm loving it. Trust me when I say this, my face was once worse than this. This is going to sit on my face now for, let's say, 10 to 20 minutes. Yes, until it dries out. Then I'm going to wash it off. And already before I applied the gel, I already washed my face this morning. I used this Aveeno Radiant Scrub, brightening scrub. I don't use the scrub every day, but I use it let's say 3 to 4 times a week. So I used the scrub this morning, then applied aloe vera. Sometimes I would just use either this cleanser or the salicylic, the smoothing cleanser, salicylic acid, or this foaming cleanser. I have the tiny ones. The big ones are somewhere. So these are the cleansers I'm using for now. I was working on saving up to buy dermatological. Yeah, it is dermatological. Is it dermatological? Dermatological. Their products are way too expensive. I saw a lady who made a video that they worked for her. So I am really working on a budget to get that, and also see, because being a natural girl, if I was a makeup girl, I would not really care too much because I would just use makeup to cover it. But being a natural girl, this is all I have, and this is all you're getting, and this is all you see. So I need to intentionally pay close attention to not just my face but my whole body. And at the point I was like, oh God, I always say this thing do me for another part of my body, invisible part, not invisible, inside my clothes part. You get what I'm saying? And not this my face. My face was so smooth before. My face was so smooth before. This is the quantity of the gel I have. It's really big. I still have 2 unprocessed aloe vera strands. I didn't know that there's going to be this plenty when I was buying them. So what do I do with the rest of this? I am going to order this ice cube plate. I have one here, but I use it for my turmeric and my lemon juice. So I freeze it, and every morning I take out 2 to 3 cubes and take. So I, instead of using that ice cube, the ice cube, what is it called, the ice cube whatever, I ordered for a new one, so I can just pour these aloe veras into it. The portion will be enough for everyday use. Until they arrive, this is what I used to store the big, you know, gel. The gel was here when I first processed it. It was up to here and it filled this one. I washed this morning again so that I would sieve the gel again and pour it back here and store it in the freezer where it's going to get frozen, else it's going to go bad easily. And from research, it was said that if properly stored, your aloe vera gel is going to stay for you up to 1 month in the fridge. So if properly stored, you can just get those ice cube makers. Is it the, I don't know the right word, is it ice cube makers or ice cube rubbers? You know what I'm saying. Then pour in, you know, the portion that'll be enough for like your face, one-time use, so that whenever you want to use the cubes, you just bring out 1 cube, use it, and that's, instead of maybe using it and pouring it back, and it will affect the shelf life and longevity of your aloe vera. So while this is sitting on my face, I'm going to go ahead and pour the remaining aloe vera I used. I will be doing my hair mask. So I would get some more aloe vera for my hair mask. This aloe vera is so slimy, guy. What is this? Cut now. Fish. I'm going to also, I'm going to show you how I scrape the other aloe vera to get this gel, this very clear gel. This one was done for me by my younger sister. I asked her to help me do it while I traveled to go and see Bay. Now I'm going to put them away into the freezer. Now for my hair mask, you already know that I am the brand ambassador to Jedifro. This is my 2nd year working with Jedifro, and honestly the products have been so good. I love them. Why I am saying this is because ever since I came to China, comparing some of the products, I've used some products prior to using theirs. This past 2 years, I've used some products. At least this should be my 5th year here, so I've used some product for up to like 2 years plus before I met them, and I really can tell you, so far so good. This has been the best for me personally. It helps me to manage my hair, you know, easily. It helps me to all those different styles you see on my hair, I make them for myself anyways. So, and I know how these products have really been of great help to me when it comes to that. So here I have my keratin treatment. The label has peeled off. Then this is the hibiscus conditioning ayurvedic mask, hibiscus and moringa, and then the keratin. And we're also going to be using some conditioner. So this is the conditioner we're using, aloe and ylang ylang. I call it ylang ylang. This is my aloe vera. We have another aloe here. Then we have the keratin treatment and the mask. Then we are going to go on to, and this is my aloe vera gel. Yeah, what I will do first is, in a bowl of warm water, you should scoop the much that will be enough for your hair. Now I would have dissolved it directly into the aloe vera gel, but this particular one needs to, first of all, you need to dissolve it on its own first, to avoid you having lumps stuck on your hair, undissolved lumps. Gently stir it until you get that consistency, until there's no longer lumps in it. The whole use or the need why you need to do this is to avoid these undissolved lumps stuck on your hair. So now we've gotten what we wanted. This is what we want. Comes into play. So here we are. Now that we have this consistency ready, I'm just going to, and my hair is already parted into 4 places, starting with my hairspray. What I have here is just water. Warm water, actually. The water is a little bit chilly, so I don't want it to make me jiggy. So we have warm water here, and I'm just going to spray it on my hair. Good. Let's get to work.
There are people in this world whose faces light up when they see you. And that's not because of what you can do or what you can provide or how they can benefit from you. It's just because of who you are.
Okay, so I was already done with taking my bath. I spent more than 1 hour in that bathroom washing my hair, then washing my face with aloe vera. That one didn't take much time, but I had to wash my hair. My hair took a lot of time. Usually my hair takes time, coupled with my own taking my bath is like, if you have something very important for you to do, you better take your bath before I do, because I love spending time. It's like my bathing time is usually like a mini me time for me. I enjoy taking my time in the bathroom. I enjoy looking at myself there in the mirror, observing and checking my body, and washing it. I am currently on a program, on a personal retreat with the Lord, and I needed to study the Bible, pray, do a couple of things on my laptop. You're still preparing for feminine revamp too. If you have not registered, I think you still have an opportunity to register now before it closes, and this will be the only feminine revamp for the year. It is by next year that we'll have Feminine Revamp 3, and God has been placing a huge burden in my heart and helping me to do a lot of study, a lot of research, and a lot of preparation for Feminine Revamp 2. So if I were you watching this video, you would check the description box to click on the registration. The link, it will lead you to WhatsApp for you to register, or you add me on WeChat for you to register. I am going to be spending the next 2 hours plus with the Lord, praying, studying the word of God, and listening to a message. So I will be ending this right here and now. Although I'm on a 1-day dry, it's like a 5 days, 24 hours fasting, but I'll have to stay hydrated with water on the fast. Remember, there's something Pastor Jensen Franklin said in his book Fasting. He said, if it doesn't mean anything to you, it wouldn't mean anything to God. If it means something to you, it's going to mean something to God. And that has really helped me condition my mind when it comes to when I go on a personal retreat with the Lord. So for when you be seeing this video, I should be done with the retreat. So you don't know, nobody knows that I'm currently on a personal retreat. So catch you later. Good morning and welcome to another day with me. That's the next day after I washed my hair and that I took time, and this is the result of the hair that I washed yesterday evening. Alright, so after washing it, I oiled it, and then I tied a scarf, and then I did other stuff you saw me do yesterday. I spent more than 3 hours with the Lord. After that, I had to go back into writing resources for Feminine Revamp that is coming up, and that took a chunk of my entire day. I spent almost the entire day on my bed that you saw me. So once in a while I would stand up, move around, and this is the more reason why I was saying that I would buy another, I've not really found the name. Is it ice cube maker? Ice cube storage, so that in situations like this I can just easily take a cube, then come back and continue what I was doing. I ate later, after I closed the fast around 12 a.m. I ate, and then I later slept around 5 a.m. and then woken up this morning. So this is me here doing my facial routine, my morning routine. I've worked really hard. I'm still working hard to make sure that I stay committed to my face routine morning and night with this aloe vera and the rest, since I've been struggling. I'm currently struggling and fighting acne. So what I did this morning was wash my face with the foaming cleanser, then brush my teeth so that my face can air dry. After I finished brushing my teeth, I then went ahead to apply the aloe vera gel. 10 minutes later, I came back and my face was dry. I washed my face, then I oiled it. I only used this CeraVe healing ointment, which is like a Vaseline, and then the tea tree oil. And that was what I used on my face. That's what I've been using for now since I started treating my acne. And then after that I went ahead to apply sunscreen. I love this sunscreen because once you apply it, just from seeing this video, you'll see that it soaks into your skin, like it absorbs into your skin, leaving it doesn't leave any white cast. It's one of the things I really love about the sunscreen. After that, I went on to just apply this Boniki balm. I would have used Rob, but I had to use a Boniki because that was I have. This is to help me create blood circulation around my edges. And after that, I went on to my wet lips, then my eye cream, and then I had to tie my hair so that it will cover and help the blood circulation quickly. I had to use this eye roller to help me, massage the retinol eye cream into my eyes. Remember, I had a very long night yesterday, so I woke up with puffy eyes and I needed to resolve it and make it absorb. So that is it for this morning. I'm just going to go ahead and continue working on my laptop. I wouldn't stress you seeing that part because it was just like yesterday. And I'm going to be spending a chunk of today doing that. And I'll be throwing out trash, so when I go outside, I will show you as well. Hey guys. Yeah. 8, 25, 4, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 08, 3, 4, 08. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1, 4, 3, 3, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4.
已全部取出。 已全部取出。
Why would you choose to worship a creator God who forbade man to actually eat from the tree of knowledge, one which you have obviously eaten from because you're a rather knowledgeable man? Why would you choose to worship this sort of deity who would have kept you dumb?
That's a very good question. I'll tell you why it's a good question. I notice it was asked originally by a snake. The answer to your question, though, is this. Do I worship a God who wants to keep me down? Tell you the kind of God I worship. I worship the kind of God who made me in his image and coded himself into humanity, came into our world to provide a basis through his death and resurrection that I could become something that I was not by creation, and that is a son of God. The notion that God is trying to keep us down is actually the original lie.
I felt in my spirit that for someone here, it's looking like it's coming together and you have stopped praying. In the beginning, you were gingered, but small movement is happening and you are relaxing. No. This is not the time to relax until it's completely complete. Until it's completely complete, we are not relenting. You see, the bones were coming together, everything was connecting, the flesh came, it covered, but there was no breath. We are not stopping until, see, what is that thing you've asked God for? If you've asked God for 10, 8 is not enough, 9 is not enough, 9.5 is not enough, 9.9 is not enough. It is 10 we're going for.